Welcome to Baby Boy Mulligan's Guitars, Mods, and Music. And today, we're going to tear down this Indio. This guitar is for my girl, and it's going over to Jayde Guitars to get a dip paint job. Very similar to the one done on the Guitar Mafia giveaway guitar that went to Fretna. But we're going to do some different colors. She wanted one similar to that, but she didn't like the green. So we got to come up with another color instead of the green. We've been talking about blue. So today we're going to tear this down and we're going to get it in a box to get ready to go off to Jayde. So please like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what you think about the guitar and the video. And let's get this over on the bench and get it taken apart. All right, so I already started tearing the guitar down, and of course, I lost the footage. So we got the strings off, got the back plate off, got the tremolo disconnected. So, and I'm putting all of that into a box. So I have all the parts here for the guitar. I was just saying that for the tremolo, I will cut the tremolo wire inside the cavity because it'll make it easier, because then I'll only have 3 wires to solder when I go to put this back together. Instead of soldering it to these points, I'm just going to cut all the wires inside the cavity. Ooh, there's a bunch of junk underneath of here. Right, but we're going to make our lives easy. And we're just going to cut these right here in the middle. And then when we go to put it back together, all we got to do is wire it up instead of soldering on other solder points. So now we've just got that. And I'll wrap that up because I don't want those to get scratched. We got our tremolo claw. All these screws I'm just going to put in my other cup because I have so many of these laying around. It does not matter which ones go where in what guitar. All right, so that's done. So now we'll have to disassemble all of this, and I'll label each piece so I know which one is the neck, the middle, and the bridge. And then we'll take all this apart. You know that just from if you've taken guitars apart, you know what's what here. So not a big deal. So I'll do that off camera because that's going to take a while. This mess we're going to clean up because we're getting a mess everywhere. But we're doing the easy stuff. So. This is where it pays to have a magnetic screw on. Alright, that neck was in there pretty good. So I'll do some cleanup on that. But there's the neck, and we'll put that off to the side. I'm going to wrap that up and keep that so it doesn't get scratched up. And then we've got our plate here. So our plate doesn't get scratched, I'm going to put that in a bag. And there's all of our parts. We'll put the pickups and stuff in there also. So the next thing to do is to clean all this junk up. Get all this off of here. There's a whole lot of buffing compound in this. And that's going to go in a box and go off to Jade. So easy disassembly. This will be easy too. You just want to make sure you always label these. Like I said, I've said it 3 times. Always label these. Neck, middle, and bridge. Otherwise you have a problem. Don't want to put it back together. All right, guys. So that's going to be the end of this part. And then I'll come back and I'll show you how I'm going to box it up. Now I'm going to show you something about these pickups. You see all these flakes here on my table? I cleaned everything else up already. These are wax potted really well. And of course I labeled them bridge, middle, and neck. I put the volume, the tone, and the tone back on there. And the switch cover on there. And those will go in here with the rest of the parts. And I'll label my parts. Indio ST parts. So I know what I'm working with when it comes time to put it back together. I cut the guitar bag so there's enough to cover the body. And I put the neck inside of it and put some rubber bands on it. So now I will save these parts off to the side so that they don't get damaged. And the next thing we're going to do is I got a vacuum tomorrow, so I'm just going to wipe this off because this is just wax. And since both pieces are going together, wipe the top back off. I have to wipe this off too. When I took it apart, we got some wax all over. So now I'll just put a couple of screws in here just to hold this down for the trip to Jayde Guitars. So all he'll have to do is take the 4 corners off. And there goes a YouTube notification. It's late at night, guys. It's like 1:30 in the morning. I couldn't get to this earlier, but phone's all going off. People bugging me. Look at this. In the middle of the night. Lives, everything else going on. Anyway, so the guitar's ready to go. Put this thing in my pocket. Maybe it'll make less noise. Oh, and there's what I forgot to do. I forgot to take these off. I just so happen to have another bag over here somewhere. I saved for those. So take that off. So Jayde has nothing to do but prep the guitar and paint it. And those will go in the parts box. Now, I don't know how long it's going to take Jayde to do this guitar because he said he needed some time. You know, it is the holidays, so I just want to have this back for January. And I'm going to tape this up nice, and then we're going to put it in the box. So while I do that, to save a little time on the video, I'll be right back. All right, guys, so what we've got is I've got all the corners blocked with foam. And then I've got some bubble wrap in here and in here. Bubble wrap on the bottom. A piece of this on the bottom. Some of this in here. Neck pocket. This is protecting the side of the guitar. Put some more of this on top here. Nothing flops around. And then we'll cut this guy. In there. There. Now, that is protected. There's another sticker on here. Of course, I covered over it. So the way to do that is get a sticky note and cover over. If you want to cover it up, I'll show you what you do with a sticky note. Just put a sticky note on there, cover that up, and there you go. We don't have anything else on the box. I'm going to put, I don't like just one piece here. Piece on that edge there. And there we go. And that is boxed up and ready to go to Jayde. All right, well, thank you for coming on the journey with me of sending off the Indio ST to be painted by Jayde Guitars. Thank you for watching Baby Boy Mulligan's Guitars, Mods, and Music. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment, and let me know what you think. We'll see you next time.